before we get started, let's hear a little Let Alvaro Stay! Let Alvaro stay! Let Alvaro stay! Let Alvaro stay! Alvaro Orozco, our friend, our community member, is facing imminent deportation right now. We've gotten word, and it's good news, but it's small news, that his deportation has been delayed till June the 9th. It's evident that the June the 9th deportation date is not enough. We want Alvaro to stay.
Hi everyone. So I'm from the Lesbian, Gay, Bi, Trans Youth Line. We're an LGBT nonprofit organization that supports LGBT youth across Ontario, queer and trans youth, supporting queer and trans youth. For 13 years we've been celebrating LGBT youth across Ontario through our award ceremony. This year our award deadline was on April 30th, and on May 2nd, for his outstanding contributions to the arts and culture of the city, our community, our country, Alvaro was selected by our selection committee as this year's recipient of the Arts and Culture Award. So it's a bit disheartening because unfortunately our awards are on the 10th. We want him here, not only for the 10th, we want him here after the 10th to continue doing great work.
There is no question whether he is courageous and brilliant, and he has done more than what is necessary or even what is reasonable to state his case. Throughout this process, he has shared with openness the violence he has faced and the violence that is facing him upon his return. This most vocal outcry by his community as queer and trans bodies, and for me as a first-generation immigrant, is painful, insulting, and all too necessary. We cannot again lose one of our own. How dare the Canadian government knowingly send a human being into violence, irreverently disregard Alvaro's honesty and experience, and as a community that makes our family out of our friends, we cannot sit idly by and watch this injustice. We will do everything that we possibly can to resist the tyranny and hypocrisy of a government erected on stolen Indigenous land, and we demand that Alvaro be protected and he is granted the status that he actually deserves. Thank you.
He's queer! Let Alvaro stay! He's here! He's queer! Let Alvaro stay! He's here! He's queer! Let Alvaro stay! He's here! He's queer! Let Alvaro stay!
He said, okay, what do you need? Okay, he was willing to buy the stuff that we need, and he bought orange overall to match with us, and with a huge banner that said, I'm no aliens, right for refugees, and now he's facing this deportation order, and he is there in the detention center. He's like so many people in the detention center, like they are criminals, but they are not criminals. And yesterday when I was talking with him, he said to me, I'm desperate. I start to don't believe anymore in this vacuum system. I was dreaming, why no one hurricane come and destroy this giant and let us everyone free? And I can feel the despair that my friend Alvaro has. And the immigration system wants that everyone feels afraid and everyone believes that no one is possible. But the power is in the community. That's why we are here, to try to let Alvaro stay here. Thank you.
So of course, as Carolina said, and as we all know, deportations aren't just a procedure, a bureaucratic procedure. They affect us. They affect our lives, they affect our families, they affect our community. And as Alvaro has continued to say, he's not alone in that detention center. Hundreds and thousands of people go through the Rexdale Immigration Center and are deported every year by the Canadian government. And knowing that while we want Alvaro to stay, the system needs to change. That we, the community, can do that. And we can build that. And so I know we continue to mobilize day after day, and we need to do that. It is urgent. Alvaro's case is urgent. We want him returned to our community. But no matter what happens, we need to think of what next. As the queer community, as people here in the city of Toronto, we have an opportunity here to build an effective resistance to this racist immigration policy that continues.